Today I'm going to talk about the time. What is time? Time does not exist in the way that you're used to, in the linearity that you learned there in your dimension. There is no past, present or future. There is only real time. The now, what you call the present. It's the only time that matters. It's the only time there is. What's behind is behind, and what's ahead is what you're creating the now. So if you focus on a good now, you're always creating a good now, because what's coming in every now will be good. There's no need to worry or blame yourself for things you may have done in the past, be it a past in this life or a past from another life. The important thing is that you now forgive yourself and learn from what you may have done at a particular time and that you have regretted. It's time to recognize what that has caused you from a certain choice made or an action that was taken. Remember, you live in the third dimension with the veil of oblivion. You are reborn in each life without knowing what you did in the previous one. But your soul knows. Your superior self knows, and they guide you so that you can evolve, you can keep moving forward, avoiding repeating decisions and actions that brought about certain situations. Everything that you bring into your life is a result of something that was done at some other time by you, by no one else. Everything you sow, you reap. This is one of the main laws of the universe. What you emanate, you attract. What you create, you will receive. We already talked about that. The important thing right now is to focus on the present. It's forgiving yourself for things you don't even know you've done, but forgiving yourself on a soul level and focusing on the best version of you that you can create right now, because that version is the one that matters. The past can always be healed and the future is always ahead. You never arrive in the future. Nobody lives in the future. We all live in the present moment. We all live in the now. It always starts within each of you. It's an individual process that reflects on the collective. If you forgive yourself, you will know how to forgive others. If you love yourself, you will know how to love others. If you accept yourself, understand yourself, have compassion for yourself, you will know how to have the same feelings with others. It's important for you to be well with yourself so that you can continue and reverberate that same love to others around you, because it's automatic. The time when you understand yourself, love yourself, forgive yourself, and understand that your present moment is what matters most, and you do your best version of yourself that you possibly can, and act in the best way you think you should act, the rest doesn't matter. This will automatically reverberate to everyone around you, because you will have found yourself. When one finds oneself and accepts and loves oneself, one finds space to accept, forgive and love everyone else, because no one is perfect. No soul is perfect. Free will allows experimenting, allows learning. These are all soul experiences. Souls go through these because they want to go through. You chose to incarnate on a planet with the veil of oblivion, to evolve as souls. And everyone who is there for the same reason. So, as I've said a few times, the focus is on each one of you. The focus is on making the best version of yourself, and so you make the world the best version. It's a very simple formula that you have to learn. Don't hold grudges with yourself. Don't hold grudges with others. If you're able to forgive yourself, you're able to forgive others. and understand that everyone has their own journey, everyone has their own path, everyone chooses their learning. Something left behind can be healed with a simple act of forgiving yourself and forgiving someone else. Don't waste time with resentment. Don't waste time with regrets. Don't waste time with guilt. Don't waste time with grudges. These are feelings that you created and carry by not letting the energy flow of something that you may have done or that someone may have done to you in the past. Remember, everyone's experience on this planet means that you were not always on the side of the light. Some more than others in that period there on Earth, but that doesn't mean that one is better than the other. Each one has their own time to see the light again. And you, who are listening here, you have in your hands the potential to clean up everything that you went through in the multiple incarnations that you had on this planet. It's time to clean it all up. It's time to forgive others and forgive yourself. It's time to create new feelings, feelings you want to attract. If you want to live happily, if you want to live with gratitude, if you want to live with high energy, simply do it. Be grateful. Understand that any obstacle you brought was what you brought for you to learn. The moment you recognize an obstacle and understand that you brought it for learning, you don't even need to understand why. It's just a moment for you to accept and thank your higher self for having brought another learning, and the obstacle goes away. It disappears because the learning has been done. You bring obstacles, you bring challenges into your lives for learning to take place. If you ignore them or try to pretend they're not there, they will come back and will come back and will come back with more and more intensity until the moment when you accept it and be grateful for the learning. Soon after, you will understand what the learning of the obstacle is. Your soul will always know. You may not remember, but your soul will always know. Learn to do this exercise. Learn to simply be. Learn to be in the present, to live in the present and only focus on the present. Get out of the illusion in which you lived for all these millennia. You co-create your world and the reality around you. It's all within, and it all depends on what you create in each second. It's time to clean up everything that was left behind. You lived in linearity and there are things that you are now bringing to be cleaned up. So honor them, be grateful for them, and get out of the veil of illusion. I guarantee that you will be creating the best reality that you could be. Be you in your essence. Simply be in every moment, and be the best version that you would like to see in yourself. And you create the best version of the universe around you. And the more of you that do this, you will make the best version of your planet. Love yourself and love others. Forgive yourself and forgive others. As always, I send all my love. May it fill the hearts of each one of you, and may you be able to remember who you are. Gratitude, my children, my brothers and sisters. We are all one.